Hello everybody, and welcome back to Animal Crossing New Horizons. Today, we don't have morning prices. New design the other day, I sent you a Taylor ticket. Clear time. Yeah, I didn't do great. I tried. I don't know vacation looks, that's the thing. We only got one Taylor ticket, but, you know, it's something. I'm gonna come and check the afternoon prices right away. For some context as for why there wasn't morning, I've had a killer headache all day. It's been getting better, but when I first woke up, there was no way I could have recorded. I also had kind of a weird time sleeping, so, because, like, I was dead tired last night. Went to bed around, I think it was around 8. I went to sleep. Woke up at midnight. Alright, 80 bells. Okay, prices are pretty much right where they were, so that's fine. Okay, feel like we haven't missed anything for the morning, so that's fine. I'm gonna definitely try and catch it for tomorrow, but I kind of have to catch it for tomorrow. But, well, I don't have to catch it, but I really want to catch it tomorrow. But yeah, today may not even be the longest episode because, like, I don't know how this headache is gonna go. Right now, it's manageable, hence why I'm recording. Yeah. It was the kind of headache that, like, when I woke up, I basically was in the camp of, do I just go back to sleep if I can and try to get rid of this? And that's what I opted to do. Because I ended up going back to sleep around, like, I woke up at midnight, did not have the headache then. Went back to sleep around 4-ish in the morning with the idea of, well, I already slept about 4 hours. I'll put on about 4 hours worth of video. I'll wake up around 8. That's a decent time to be getting up. Not the biggest fan of having my sleep schedule be in 2 parts, but that does just happen from time to time. I imagine that's just gonna be my life for a little while, is that the sleep schedule I've kind of already, you know, I had last night. Pinky's eating a donut. Let's come talk with Pinky. No, not Bonk. Pinky, talk with Pinky. She's showing the beans. How are you, Steven? Taking a fab break. That's short for fantastically awesome break. That is very fair. Like, but yeah, like, when I woke up from that, it was around 10, so I'd slept longer than I'd planned. And I just had such a splitting headache. I'm like, no, I need to just try to go back to sleep. And I did manage to fall back to sleep. And then I woke up again around, like I said, I woke up around 10. I fell back asleep, then woke up again around 11:30-ish. I could have gotten straight out of bed and recorded, but the headache was still there. Just as bad as it had been. So I legitimately considered just going back to sleep again. I didn't. I did get out of bed, thinking maybe I'm just incredibly dehydrated, which, to be fair, could easily have been the case. Because, like, transitioning to not drinking coffee all the time is taking some effort. Like, not dealt with a single hint of withdrawal from the caffeine. The issue I've had is, and I'm pretty confident I've already figured out what it is and the solution for it. It just is a very annoying solution. So I'm not drinking anywhere near as much as I should be. I've already found the money. What am I doing? I'm not drinking anywhere near as much as I should be because I'm drinking out of a bottle. And I'm not used to drinking out of a bottle at all. Used to be, not anymore. Like, I used to be able to get through 2 liters of fluid a day out of a bottle. I can't do that anymore. Like, like I said, I got up a little before noon. I drank my cup of coffee. And then on top of that, maybe half a liter. Though it's not even half a liter. Not soda, by the way, it's juice. Kind of. It's like a flavor enhancer thing for water. It's not bad. It's not great, but it's better than just water. But, yeah. Normally I would have drank more than that by now. Quite a bit more than that by now. And I know this because of one silly little detail. That might be a TMI moment, but I'm fairly open with you guys. I have used the washroom once today. Normally, given I have one kidney, my body processes fluids differently. I tend to have to use the washroom more than most people. Normally I would have gone like 3-4 times. Usually I'm going every hour to 2 hours. Somewhere in that range. Okay, that's got a coffee stain. That's not legitimate. I've got my guide on my main screen today, so I'm kind of looking at you guys while I'm looking at it. Let's see. Which of these am I gonna find first? Excuse you, sir. This is real. It has the little doodad. Okay, so that is real. The creature... I can't tell. Let me see this creature. I want a closer look. The creature is wrong. Nah. It's fake, my man. It's fake. I think you should know this. That painting is fake. Oh, this has 2 fake versions. And it's the... It looks like this is maybe the earring version. I want a closer look. No, this is also real. Okay. Crap. I have no way of seeing which ones I've donated, do I? Because, like, it wouldn't be part of the Critterpedia. This is just for critters. Oh, that would have been a really helpful app to have. We don't have that. Instead, we have the Happy Home Network and a passport. I'll be back, Red. I will be back. Don't worry. I'll be back. I will be buying one of them. I just don't want to buy a duplicate where there's 2 legitimate paintings today. Don't know why I got my shovel back out when I was about to need the ladder anyway. But yeah, the solution is going to be drink from a mug. That is going to be the solution. Because I've basically trained myself to drink as much as I needed by having the mug on my desk that I could just grab and get a drink of anytime I might need a drink. Or that, like, I'm just out of habit grabbing a drink. Anyone who's watched, like, one of my Splatoon streams, those are an easy example. I will take a drink every time I'm splatting. I just do it. And, like, my brain just does it automatically. I'm not consciously doing that. Like, I'll do that kind of thing while I'm playing games. Having a bottle that I have to take the cover off of every time I want it, well, that causes problems. Because, you know... I'm, you know, I have to actively go for the drink. I can't just grab drink. Which is where I'm not drinking anywhere near as much as I should be. Also, I have neither of those. I almost feel like where there's apparently 2 versions of the lady with the blue that I should grab the lady with the blue from Red. Because I get the feeling where there's two fake versions that there's a higher chance of the fakes showing up because there's two of them. Could be wrong about that. Maybe there isn't actually, and this website's lying to me. I don't know. I can only imagine how, like, awesome Crazy Red is to someone who's, like, an actual, like, art major who knows all these paintings. Because, like, you don't need a guide. You just, like, look at them and you just know because you know the paintings. And, like, I don't. I like art. I like paintings. Honestly, though, like, I'm gonna get on a little tangent here, and maybe some people would agree with me here, maybe some people wouldn't. As much as I do really appreciate the old paintings, like, you know, all of this stuff, and, like, the old diagrams and things, at the same time, I prefer, like, okay, let's use that painting exactly. Like, the lady looking at the camera and a blue headband. I would prefer to see that drawn these days by somebody doing it, like, digital, or even, like, traditional, just on paper, with, like, modern artistic sensibilities. Because I feel it would just look better. Like, the clothes would probably look a bit better, you know... I mean, I'm not saying it looks bad. I don't want it to come across like I'm saying it's bad. It's not. But, like, I feel like I would prefer a modern take on the same idea. I also just tend to like anime style more than traditional painted styles. It's just kind of how I am. I grew up watching a lot of anime, that's probably why. I grew up watching a lot of anime, not going to a lot of art galleries. That's probably where that comes from. I don't want to watch the Ed Show. I didn't watch it when I was younger. I don't want to watch it now. Ironwood Chair. You want to know something kind of dumb? And Ed mentioning dreams just reminded me of this. I have learned through, you know, basically the few times lately that I've, like, managed to realize I'm in a dream. If I start singing or humming, I'll wake up. It's like my brain is just like, nope, none of this, stop it. What's up, Mega Builder? I was pumping iron, super sweaty, when I slipped in a DIY idea, and a weight slammed into my head. I'm kind of like, I'd kind of like to keep it a secret, but now I'm gonna trust you. Now go flex some DIY might from Mega Builder Iggly. It's a mountain standee. Frisk is on her chair, or her tower. Her chair. May as well be a chair. That's how much she just sits on it. It's got a bunch of little scratching posts, so she has not used any of them. Instead, she uses that one. There we go. She uses that one all the time. And she has a little post right at, like, the bottom corner of my bed that she's used so much that the rope has kind of just come off it. They do not attach that rope well enough for this little gremlin. I really need to, like, at some point find some, like, rope and, like, re-adhere some rope to, like, her little tower, because she enjoys the little tower, like, the little post. Like, she really enjoys it. Which is why it has all the rope ripped off it. And I think I'm just, like, crazy glue it on. The only issue with doing that is I would have to be careful to make sure that, like, she can't get at it while it's still drying. So you're here, maybe you can help me out with a problem. I got carried away buying a gym tee. Wasn't sure what to do with my surplus, so I thought I'd give you what I don't need. Alright, we got a gym tee. Feel free to do whatever you want with your gift, Snorty. Will do. You know what? Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, you know what? I'll wear that. I like the blue. Oh, this has been sold. Hamlet. It's one of the hamsters, I'm pretty sure. It's a diary. Gala. Did you drop something? It's right by you, so is this yours? Oh, this doesn't belong to me. Come to think of it, I did hear Naomi was looking for a lost item. Alright then. You know, I just thought of a way that I would actually really like them telling me exactly who the item is if you end up talking to that villager before you find the lost item, if they mention to you that they're looking for a lost item. That would solve my issue with that right away. Because then it would make sense that your other villagers would be like, oh yeah, I think that's this person's. Because that person's going around talking to them and being like, hey, I'm looking for my thing. Why, Steven, thank you for saying hello, Moolah. You lose your diary? Yeah, you can see it. It's your diary. Here you go. Bam. Why, this is my precious planner. I've been looking for this all day. I'm so incredibly grateful, my dear. I must thank you properly. I'll feel just terrible if I don't. I mean, just saying thank you is properly enough. Another shirt. Here, take this. It's just a pajama dress, but I do want you to have it. Aww. I mean, I'm kind of happy with what I got on, but... Yeah, and I definitely prefer what I had on, too. So. Bam. Not that I don't like the pajama dress, I just don't think it fits me very well. I don't wear pajamas, so I mean... You're looking lively today. Let's chat. Wonder how much walking I've done in silence so far. Must be close to setting a record. Sweet. Maybe, but I feel like I definitely hold the record. I've almost been on this island the longest, and definitely have been moving the most on it. Maybe, well, okay. If we consider that the animals keep moving when I'm not around... Maybe like Devo's probably got me beat for walking. If we take that into consideration. Deva's probably got me beat. But like I do a lot of walking around. Because like every day I do like a full loop of the island, so. But yeah, like it is, like, I know I've gone on that little ramble of art before, and I always feel a little bad when I do it, because I do understand that, like, those paintings are truly special things. I do find one thing around them really annoying, is there seems to be this, like, running theme / idea that, like, well... Artists in the past were just better than today. No. We're seeing the art from the past that people liked enough to preserve. Like, they can call this soft serve all they want. That is just poop. I could just be a poop head. But, like, that's the thing, where it's like, the art we see is the art people cared to preserve. Not, you know, something that's a representative of, you know, all the art from the time. Sorry, silly, since I'm inside the shop all day, but sunny weather helps me work faster. Maybe I'm just making shorter sleeves. Maybe. But, like, you know, I'm sure there was a ton of terrible artists and painters back in the days of these famous paintings. Like, you hear about the good ones, the famous ones, yeah. That's kind of the point, though. They were famous. They were really good at what they did. They may not have been famous in their time, but... you know, their talent was usually recognized after death, but, you know, Hey, it's Steven. I like running into you. What's the latest? Weather's great today, and I'll lay down in the grass to talk to some bugs. You do that, man. You do that. So thinking of, I had a funny thought while I was out for a walk yesterday. Because it's kind of like muggy, wet. There's a lot of like black flies. I don't know what they're properly called. Just call them black flies. They're like mosquitoes, but they're kind of shaped like flies. They still bite you all the same. Like there's just swarms of them in like forested areas. And like I went to the park, so forested area. And yeah, I had a swarm of them following me. Which led my brain to making the joke of, man, the ladies are just crawling all over me. Like, must be pretty good looking today. Because that's more or less a joke that you probably won't get unless you know that basically every bug that you see is female. Like, you just don't see male bugs. In general, they exist for such a short amount of time, you generally just don't see them. So, yeah. But, yeah. Was a bit annoying, though, to have a pretty massive swarm of them following me. Oh, Diva's here hanging out. I was supposed to think, I wonder when I'm gonna find Diva. Oh, hello, Caroline and I were just talking about you, and now you're here. Oh, let's chat. Does Caroline seem like super grinny lately? I think she's planning something, Squeak. Maybe. Could just be she's really happy. Welcome, Diva's here too, Squeak. On stock. It's weird to love an object, because I'm basically in love with my wooden chair. It's my favorite place to study or write. It's just so perfectly comfortable, Squeak. That is very fair. You girls enjoy your time. I will not impose. I'm out of things to ramble about, because I really don't want to just go super, like, ramble about Phantasy Star again. I feel like I'm rambling too much about other games lately. But, like, it's because I've been playing a lot of other games. Like, I've actually been kind of in the mood to play games lately, and I've been playing them a fair bit. Though, I haven't played a huge amount of EVE lately. I probably should before I waste too much of my remaining subscription time. But I'm not that worried if my subscription runs out. Like, I can still play the game and enjoy it without a subscription, so... Oh dear, pardon me. Hi, hello, Steven. Welcome to the Astera Museum. You know, we're still hosting the stamp rally today as well. Of course, there's still fun to be had, even if you've already completed the stamp rally. The stamp stations move each day, you see. That way it remains a fresh challenge, even for those who have already given it a go. Alas, the mementos do remain the same. Still, you can win additional copies by playing each new day. It's quite a hoot. Do give it a try. Yeah, I just want to assess my fossils, my man. Assess fossils. Bam. Ooh, more than one I see. Let's take a closer look, shall we? Yes, indeed, quite splendid. Alas, our museum already has fossils such as these. I am indeed tempted to purchase these for my personal collection, but no, I must exercise restraint and return them to you now. Thanks, man. Might help you with anything else. Nah, I'm good. Yeah, I know one thing I was planning on doing today that I will not really be able to do unless this headache clears up and I'm not stupidly tired. I'll probably do it through the night though, because like I said, I'll probably end up falling asleep around like 8:30 and probably be awake again around midnight. So, you know, I'll probably have time through the night to record, but I need to record Julep. I've already, like, the episode that went out today was already recorded. That was done yesterday for me. But, like, I only recorded the one because I was like, alright, I don't have the most amount of time because I want to go for a walk. So, I'll just record. And I was kind of tired because I didn't get the most sleep. I'll just record tomorrow. And then I woke up today with the worst headache I've had in a while, and yeah. And, like, I've got a pretty high pain tolerance. That was a really rough headache. Like, for a reference to my pain tolerance that I've kind of developed over the years, I ended up unknowingly getting a cut on a very sensitive part of my body, and I only realized that it happened when I saw the blood on my clothes. I literally did not feel it. Like, and afterwards I was just like, huh, okay, that's where my pain tolerance is at, I guess. Wait, I should hang on to DIY materials because of Nico Bellic. I think that's the name of the GTA 4 dude. I never really played much GTA in general. Like, I feel like I'm almost alone on this. I will play at a GTA game as a sandbox. And then once I'm bored of that sandbox, I don't touch it again. I don't play them for the story. Like, maybe I'm missing something, but every time I have tried to play through a GTA game's story, it's basically always the same story. Dude's involved with drugs, doesn't want to be involved with drugs, gets pulled back in to be involved with drugs and deal with crime. That just seems to be the gist of it. Every time. Like, I just don't care. It can be fun to roam around their big sandbox causing mayhem. That can be kind of fun. But, like, I'm just not interested in that kind of story. It's just boring to me. And, like, I know to some people that's probably, like, coolest stories ever. Because, like, as much as this is true with every movie, every game is somebody's favorite. Every movie, with very few exceptions, is somebody's favorite, and same with games. Every game, with very few exceptions, is somebody's favorite. So, like, I don't want to, like, totally crap on the games, and they can be fun. So put the money away, so I'm not carrying multiple bell bags. But, like, yeah, it's not my cup of tea. I would much more rather play a game that has something to offer that, like, isn't completely just worn out. So I want to put this radio in my house. I've got a music player outside. This thing just plays random music, so, you know. I'll put this into storage. And also, yeah, birthday tomorrow. I may as well mention it because it'll be kind of an elephant in the room if I don't. But, like, honestly, like, this year, it's rough. I kind of don't. In a way, I almost don't want to acknowledge my birthday this year, but I kind of have to. So, you know, because if I don't, then the people I live with will probably be kind of annoyed. So, you know. Like, I am thinking of maybe, because it's supposed to be sunny. Well, not sunny, but like mix of sun and clouds with a decent temperature. I'm thinking of maybe just like going to the park and just chilling there for a good bit of my birthday. Just, like, get out of the house. Because, I mean, it's a Wednesday, so it's not like I stream. Like, I've got nothing going on, so it's an idea. I might actually do, like, something different video-wise. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. For me, in real life, I've got another day to decide, so, you know. But, yeah, I think I am gonna end things off. Let's come sit at my, like, meeting table I got set up here. And, yeah. This headache. With that, I thank you all very much for watching, and hopefully I will see you back here tomorrow, where I will hopefully not have a headache. See you all then! And on this end card, I would like to ask, if you liked the video, could you maybe hit the like button? And if you're not subscribed, could you maybe subscribe? It'd help me out a lot. Thanks a bunch.